Islanders, Amanda and I have been transparent the last several weeks in our hunt, our search for a summer cruise. We've communicated that we wanted something different. We were looking for a new adventure. We had looked at cruise lines we haven't sailed before, U.S. home ports that we haven't sailed from, and destinations that we haven't been to. Nothing felt right. We couldn't find anything that led us to book that cruise, that adventure. All that has changed as of yesterday. We have found a new adventure. We have found something that we're excited about. We have found something that's going to take lots of planning. We found something new. It's going to be work. We have anxiety. We're excited about it. Okay, enough of that. Suspense music, that was good. You're about to find out where we're headed this summer in just a few seconds, right here on Island Time. A big happy Thursday to all you Islanders. We are almost through the week. I have to thank you for stopping by the show today. We have huge news that's going to impact this whole year of cruising and our adventures and what we do, what you get to see. We're going to get to that here in just a second. I have to thank you for being here. This is Island Time. I am Derek. And as we do every day, it is time that we drop our anchors. Whatever's on our mind, our hearts, our shoulders, everything that we're worried about, we're stressed about, drop it. Drop the anchor. Let's take some time to relax in the islands together. It's going to be an awesome show as we share some huge summer plans with you that we're excited about, and we know that you will be too. Let me invite you first to subscribe to this channel. We have a big goal of 14,000 subscribers by the end of the month. We are almost there. You definitely want to subscribe to our channel. Ring that bell to receive notifications when we upload content. We're about to go on a journey that you're going to want to follow. I promise you that. Also, fireworks. So many questions about fireworks on cruise ships. We're going to talk about that at the end of the show today, so stay tuned. First, let's share it. The big news, the big trip this summer, here it is. Amanda and I will take our two boys with us on this sailing. We are going to cruise on the Carnival Venezia, May the 29th of 2023. From Barcelona, Spain, the transatlantic, the very first new concept, Costa by Carnival. Carnival Italian style. Yeah, call us crazy. Call us crazy. We still can't believe that we've committed to this, but the trip is booked. The airfare is purchased. We'll talk about why we did this here in just a second. But to hash things out, the transatlantic, a bucket list item for me, and something that growing up, as living with a single mom who took care of me so well, but growing up with nothing, I would never imagine that I would be able to do everything that I've done that you've helped me do, and the good Lord has helped me do. I would have never imagined, though, that I could take my family of four and fly across the pond, a 3-year-old on an 11-hour flight. We'll talk about that. But we'll leave from Barcelona, Spain for 15 days, and we'll be able to capture the very first Costa by Carnival sailing and, of course, share it with all of you. Let's talk about it. This daunting, scary, exciting, anxious, suspenseful experience. What's going to happen? I don't even know. As a result of all this, we have had to cancel our May the 28th sailing on the Celebration. We were set to go on that sailing, even with Amanda's cousin. They're okay with us canceling because you're going to see why we did this here in just a second. I know there were maybe a couple of Islanders on that sailing as well. We will meet each other down the road, I can promise you that. But this was a trip of a lifetime that we could not pass up. So many of you are wondering, why the transatlantic? Why would you do this to yourself, Derek and Amanda? Do you know what you're signing up for? You have 2 young boys. They're going to be good? Yeah, right. This is why we had to do this. We wanted something different. We've been talking about it for weeks. We've been looking. MSC Seascape out of Miami, we almost went on. The Wonder of the Seas for Royal Caribbean was $6,000+ for July. We almost went on her. Do we do a back-to-back on ships we've already been in? We looked at that. Do we go to the West Coast and try a different cruise line? Alaska, maybe? We looked at it all, and nothing just really suited us. But we looked at the Carnival Venezia, May the 29th. The cruise for all four of us for 15 days was $1,300. Yeah, $26 per person per day. That was eye-opening. We said, okay, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. We started to look at flights, which usually is the deal closer. That shuts all conversations off. And, of course, on a transatlantic, you just need a one-way trip to Barcelona, right? We start looking at flights, and flights are $406 per person. How can we not do this? How could we not go to Barcelona, Spain for $406 per person, $26 per person per day on a cruise ship? In New York, back to Arkansas, $73 a person. How do we not? This cruise, the cruise fare alone, insurance with that, flights were less than $3,000 for 4 people. How do we not do that? So we jumped on board. We are jumping on board. We are so excited. We're going to fly out May the 24th on Scandinavian Airlines. Has anyone ever flown Scandinavian Air before? Please let me know. A new experience for us. Amanda said, is that okay? Can we fly that? I said, yes, we can. Their airplanes stay in the air. You would hear about it if they don't. We trust Scandinavian Airlines. We're going to get a special visit from Coach Cruz, our brother channel who lives in Chicago. One flight is flying into Chicago Midway, and our international flight is going to fly out of O'Hare. They're 30 plus minutes away, but Coach Cruz to the rescue. He's going to pick us up and take us from one airport to the other. Can we go by Wrigley Field? Can we please just run by really quick, run by Wrigley, take a picture there and say that we've been? But we're going to fly out on Scandinavian Airlines. We're going to stop in Lisbon, and then we will be in Barcelona, Spain on May the 25th. We don't cruise until May the 29th, so we have a few days in Spain. Never been there before. We've been to London, we've been to Paris, we've been to Rome 6 or 8 times. Never been to Barcelona. I know many of you have. Please, please, please. You may not ever comment on these videos. If you've been to Barcelona, if you've cruised out of Barcelona, please share some tips with us. The must-see things there in Barcelona. What's the best way to get around? Please share it with us. We need you. We're researching, but this is what the community is all about. Sharing something that you've done before with something else. It is a community. We'll hop on board the Venezia. We have an ocean view room. On May the 29th, we will stop at several ports we're excited about, never been to. Some of them I can't even pronounce. We'll share it all with you, of course. We'll have internet. Hopefully Starlink. I need to actually work some during this cruise. We'll have 5 sea days. We'll stop in Nova Scotia. We will then arrive in New York City, sailing by the Statue of Liberty. And my undergrad degree is in history. I can appreciate the sailings that have taken place for hundreds of years past that statue and the opportunity it presents. And then we'll get off the ship on June the 13th. Carnival, a lot of the big wigs will be there to welcome the ship. We will actually stay in New York City for a few days. We'll be a part of all kinds of different events that Carnival, Christine Duffy, and others will be there to welcome the ship to New York City, to have a big marketing experience for the ship. We'll be there to cover all of that. There's a good chance we'll get off the ship June the 13th. And then June the 14th, we will probably be back at the port, and we'll see the ship again, and may go on the ship again because they'll have media on the ship and travel agents. And then June 15th, it leaves for its first cruise. So it's going to be interesting to see how that takes place. And then we'll fly home. I think it's June 16th. What a trip and what an experience. If you have any advice on this, or if you just need to say, hey, you're crazy, let us know in the comments section below. But I'll tell you this. I also need some of you Islanders, you positive thinkers, you see the glasses half full. I need your encouragement too. Please comment below. Do you care about the trip? Are you excited to see this Costa by Carnival, the Carnival Venezia, different ports? Do you want to see vlogs? We just uploaded vlogs from our New Year's cruise. Today especially, please comment something below so we can get your reaction to this trip. We're so excited about it. Two things before we close the show today. These will be quick, but they're in the news, and we cover cruise news, not just what we do. Norwegian Cruise Line has been in the news. We talked about Norwegian Cruise Line the last several days. Go back to the video 2 days ago. I said, what's going on with Norwegian? They've had recent cuts, layoffs, 9% of their shoreside team. They've cut the number of times you get your cabin cleaned from 2 to 1. They've cut production shows even this week, trying to save money. And today they have a stock offering, $500 million that they're looking to raise. And the official word from the executive team is this: we intend to use net proceeds from the notes offering to repay a portion of the term loans outstanding under our senior secured credit facility that will become due in January of 2024. So Norwegian saying we need to offer these new shares, these new notes, to cover payments that are due 2024, including to pay any accrued and unpaid interest, the premiums, the fees and expenses. Of course, they've put up their ships for collateral. They're not the only cruise line to do that, but it's just a reality. A lot of times we look at cruising in the current situation, and it is great. Bookings are strong for 2023, 2024. So many of you have booked your cruise or cruises. You're ready to cruise. A lot of you have booked through Island Time Travel. We're appreciative of that. But we forget, right, that when you look in that rearview mirror of what we just left, the debt that cruise lines have, Norwegian is doing everything they can do in their power, changing onboard experience, cutting some things where they can, and of course this offering today. That is the news from Norwegian. And finally, fireworks at sea. We have had so many questions on our Facebook page, which is in the comments, the description of this video below. Please join that Facebook page. There are so many islanders who are cruising daily and who share their experiences. You can ask questions there. We share experiences there as well. Somebody asked about fireworks. What's going on with fireworks? Here's the news in the cruise industry on fireworks. Disney has shared that they're rolling out a brand new fireworks show to capture and to celebrate their 25th anniversary. This new 25th anniversary show is going to start on ships very soon. It will take place on most ships visiting the Bahamas, the Caribbean, the Mediterranean this summer. These shows are popular. They're synchronized with Disney music and things like that. Disney fans love them. And Disney Cruise Line is the only cruise line that has fireworks on board. We are asked that question all the time. We were just on the Carnival Breeze over New Year's, and many people said, are they going to have fireworks at midnight? They don't. They don't. Fireworks would be cool, though, on a cruise ship. Many people say, why would you put fireworks on a cruise ship? There's a risk of fire. Yes, there is, but there's a safe way to do it because Disney has been doing it for a long time. And Islanders, let me ask you, if there were fireworks on a cruise ship, would you go see said fireworks? Would you like to see Royal Caribbean and Carnival offer a little 7, 8, 10-minute show? Would you go watch that? Let us know in the comments section below. It's popular with Disney. Would it be popular with your cruise line? Let us know. What a day, what a show. We are excited for what's ahead. We're also nervous. We've got to get the kids' passports. We've got to plan for all these ports we've never been to before. We've got to find a hotel in Barcelona. We've got to find a hotel in New York City. Does anyone live in New York City? Can we stay with you? I don't even know. There's so much to plan. We have started that process. We can't wait to keep you informed of what's going on and to take you with us. Be sure you're subscribed. We hope you enjoyed the show today. If so, give it a thumbs up. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. We will see you there and on Facebook and tomorrow right here on Island Time.